What is up, fellow Bulls fans? Welcome to the Bulls on a Run podcast, coming at you with a new video. But before we get into the video, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell so that you can be in the loop for weekly Bulls content. The Bulls got their second preseason game tonight against the Toronto Raptors. Final score 115 Bulls, 98 Raptors, and we had a couple key performances in this game that I wanted to go over. So the Bulls had multiple players, actually 4 players in double figures within this game. We had DeMar DeRozan having 27 minutes, 7 for 12 from 3, 21 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. We continue to see that season form DeMar DeRozan. Basically, DeMar DeRozan, he did not take a break from the ball the whole summer. He basically was hooping at the Drew League. He was hooping, in any type of basketball way that he can. He continues to be a competent professional throughout his game. He continues to show this team what he has to offer and that he's not going away anytime soon. The next player that I really want to talk about is another good game off the bench for Javonte Green. Javonte Green came off the bench with 16 minutes, 7 for 8 from the field, 17 points, 5 rebounds in this game. He also hit 2 out of the 3 threes, and one of those threes was actually an and one three-pointer that he hit from the corner, which was really good to see that from Javonte Green. Also, Ayo Dosunmu, 14.7 rebounds, 5 assists with 29 minutes, 5 for 10 from the field goal. So he came out with giving us that energy, scoring on a fast break. And also Vucevic with 13 points, 9 rebounds, 26 minutes with shooting 6 for 10 from the line. Not from the line, but in total as a field goal percentage. We saw that game. But the one player that I want to talk about in this game is Andre Drummond. He came out off the bench firing. He had 9 rebounds, 9 points. In the 15 minutes that he played, he was 3 for 5 from the field goal. But the thing that really stood out about Drummond is he went 3 for 3 from the three-point line. 3 for 3 from the three-point line. The fact that we're getting an interior presence like Drummond, getting the boards, he's not that good of a defender, but he is still a big body in the paint. He still gives that necessary rim protection that the Bulls need. But now we're seeing that he's able to set those picks and fade to the three-point line and shoot the spot up 3. And we even saw a little celebration from Drummond in this game. That was very good to see, and it's very hopeful for Bulls fans at this time. So a couple key things that the Bulls did in this game that needs to carry over into the season. The Bulls were scoring in a transition. We saw in the first 2 quarters, the Bulls actually was able to put up most of their points on the fast break, moving the ball, passing it to the trailing man. One specific play that I saw was DeMar DeRozan passing the ball to Nikola Vucevic on the trail break. He came in, he went to the paint, and the defenders thought he was going to score, but he passed the ball back to Vucevic. That was key thing that we saw. They did a very good job of disrupting the play of the Raptors. The Raptors is a very long and lanky team and a defensive-minded team, but the Bulls did a very good job of getting in those passing lanes. We saw a couple steals from DeMar DeRozan. We saw a couple steals from Ayo Dosunmu. Those players started to get in the lanes and started to be disruptive on that team. But the one thing the Bulls need to work on is the Bulls missed a lot of open shots this game. A lot of layups specifically. It was some plays where Drummond missed some layups. DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, they need to clean that up before the season start, before our last preseason game that is coming up. Also, the next thing, the Bulls went on a huge third quarter run. It was actually a close game throughout the majority of the game, but we saw that the Bulls actually started to go on a run towards the end of beginning of the third, going into the end of the third, the Bulls was actually able to go on a run, which was led by the production of Javonte Green and also Dalen Terry and just the bench players in general, being that spark that the Bulls needed to close out this game and be more effective with closing out this game. The next thing, the Bulls was able to get that third quarter lead. And that really changed the pace of this game and of how this team finished the game off. And did you all see that Javonte Green poster? I know y'all saw that Javonte Green poster. He literally almost jumped from the free throw line. He got a poster. I'm not sure who the player he dunked on was, but he was able to come out there, give us that spark, give us those threes, be that spark off the bench, dunked on somebody. It was just all around a good game. I'm going to be honest, the beginning of the game was kind of boring. It was kind of dry in the beginning, but as the game started to progress, the game got competitive. It started to get more towards the Bulls, in favor of the Bulls winning this game, and it was just very fun to see as a Bulls fan. I'm really hopeful for the Bulls season to start. The Bulls actually have their next game this coming Tuesday against the Milwaukee Bucks in Chicago. I believe it's in Chicago. Let me check. Yeah, the Bulls have their next preseason game against the Bucks, and the Bucks is actually 0-3 in the preseason. So let's see if we can still a win before we open our first game on the road against the Miami Heat. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Hope everyone have a good day. I hope y'all enjoyed the game. Have a good day. Peace.